Hey, welcome. Ever look up at the sky, see a plane just cruising along, and think to yourself, how in the world does that work? Well, today we are going to pull back the curtain on one of the coolest tricks in modern science.
I mean, really, stop and think about it. We're talking about a machine that can weigh more than 100 cars combined, just hanging out miles above our heads. Why doesn't it just drop like a giant rock? It almost feels like it shouldn't be possible.
Well, it turns out the secret isn't magic. The real answer is that every single second a plane is in the air, it's winning this epic, invisible battle of forces. You can think of it like a cosmic tug of war.
Okay, so let's break down this tug of war. You've got two teams. On one side, you have Team Go. These are the good guys for flight, right? Their star players are lift and thrust. Their whole mission is to get that plane up in the air and moving forward. But on the other end of the rope, you've got Team No, the forces fighting against flight. Their heavy hitters are weight and drag. For a plane to fly, it's simple. Team Go has to pull harder. So let's check out the first big matchup in this sky-high showdown. This is the ultimate up versus down challenge. And believe me, this is where flying is truly won or lost. So on one side, you've got the undisputed heavyweight champion from Team No. This is the relentless force that's always trying to pull everything down, and its name is weight.
Weight is really just a fancy name for gravity, doing what it does best, pulling everything towards the ground. It doesn't care if it's a paper airplane or a massive jumbo jet. Just picture gravity giving the plane this giant, nonstop bear hug, trying to yank it back down to Earth. But hey, every good story needs a hero, right? Well, fighting for Team Go is the amazing, the incredible champion of all things up, lift. Lift is that awesome upward force that goes head-to-head with weight's downward pull. And where does this amazing superpower come from? Well, it's all thanks to the special, super clever shape of the airplane's wings. Okay, so how on earth does a simple wing create a force that's strong enough to pick up hundreds of tons of metal? What is its secret? This, my friends, is where the really cool science kicks in. So here's how it works. First, as the plane moves forward, the air hits the front of the wing and splits. Now, you see how the top of the wing is curved? That means the air going over the top has to travel a longer distance, so it speeds up. And here is the magic trick of physics. That faster moving air creates lower pressure on top of the wing. So you've got lower pressure on top and higher pressure from the slower air underneath. And that higher pressure pushes the wing up. But wait, there's more. The wing is also tilted up a little bit, so it's physically pushing air down as it flies. And you know Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So pushing air down pushes the plane up. It's a total 1-2 punch of physics. Awesome, right? But just winning the up and down battle isn't enough to actually go anywhere. So let's move on to the second big face-off, the forward versus back challenge.
The powerhouse for Team Go in this battle is thrust. This is the raw muscle, the get-up-and-go force that gets this whole party started.
Thrust is that incredible forward push you get from the plane's engines. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a giant jet engine or a spinning propeller, they all do the same job. They blast a huge amount of air backwards. And because of physics, pushing all that air back shoves the airplane forward. It's the big push that gets the plane moving fast enough for the wings to start doing their lift magic. But, of course, Team No has an annoying rival that is always trying to get in the way. Everybody, meet the party pooper of the skies, drag. So drag is basically just air resistance. You know, imagine trying to run through a swimming pool. That feeling of the water pushing against you, making it hard to move, that is exactly what drag is doing to the airplane, just with air. It's this constant force trying to hold the plane back. And this explains so much about why planes look the way they do. Engineers are basically anti-drag superheroes. They design planes with those sleek, smooth, rounded shapes, we call that being streamlined, and they do it specifically to help the plane slice through the air with as little resistance as possible. Pretty smart. Okay, so we've met all the players in our cosmic tug of war. So how does Team Go actually win the whole thing and become the champion of the sky?
Let's do a quick huddle. We've got lift pushing up and it's fighting against weight pulling down. At the exact same time, we've got thrust pushing forward and it's battling drag, which is pushing back. 4 forces, 2 epic battles happening all at once.
So, this is it. This is the moment it all comes together. For a plane to actually get off the ground, there is one golden rule. The upward force of lift has to be stronger than the downward force of weight. The second that happens, the second the wing's power beats gravity's pull, we have takeoff. That right there is the winning move.
But the game doesn't just stop there. Think of the pilot as the head coach of the whole operation. The entire flight, they're making these tiny little adjustments. They use things called control surfaces on the wings and tail to roll, pitch, and steer. They are true masters of this aerial tug of war, constantly keeping all four of those forces in a perfect, delicate balance.
So, the next time you see a plane just gracefully cruising across the sky, remember what you saw here. It is not some impossible magic trick. It's this incredible dance between physics, brilliant engineering, and the amazing invisible power of the air that's all around us. Kind of makes you wonder, what other everyday marvels are hiding some incredible science right in plain sight?